Good morning all of you. In this video, I'll explain about the remaining part in the animal behavior lesson, that is about human behavior and behavior of different types of animals. Okay, we will discuss. Human behavior. It is very complex to study about the human behavior because it is very complex to study human behavior because humans are the highly intelligent animals. And humans respond in different ways to different types of situations. And basically human beings have three types of behaviors. One is instinctual behavior, instinct. Okay, and conditioning, and instinct, conditioning, and imitation behavior. Instinctual behaviors. Everything. When we touch a hot object, immediately we withdraw our hand from the hot object. When we step on a sharp object, immediately within fraction of seconds we bring back our leg. No one taught those processes. When you touch the hot object, you feel hotness, your hand may get damaged, that is why you have to remove it. No one taught that. By birth you have that capacity. When your body is exposed to some dangerous situation, immediately we try to escape from that situation. Such type of behavior is called as instinctual behavior. But humans can overcome some types of instinctual behaviors. Humans can, overcome. Suppose when we are more and more hungry, what happens when you are with the great hungerness? When you came to home, your mother given you food. What you will do? Immediately, very fastly you eat, because that is instinctual behavior. You are hungry. Your brain always forcing you to take something. That is why when your mother offers food, you eat very fast. But when you are hungry, suppose next time you are with a great hungerness, but this time you are in your relative's house, or you went to your relative's house. By that time you are very hungry, and they offer you food at the dining table. At that time, like in our home, we do not eat very fastly. We are able to overcome that situation. We wait for the other peoples to join and eat. Then we eat. Like that, certain types of instinctual behaviors can be overcome by the human beings. Next, conditioning. Humans are very perfect in this, and conditioning, by using conditioning techniques, we can change the behavior of humans. Psychologists, psychiatrists, these are the people who condition the people and change their behavior. Psychologists and psychiatrists, they change the behavior of the person when they are mentally disordered. When a person mentally disordered, we usually take them to a psychologist or psychiatrist. They will condition your brain and change your behavior. And advertisements which we see in our television while watching a movie or while watching a serial, the advertisement duration is less than a minute. But within that minute, the advertisers very creatively they introduce their product. They add colorful images. They prepare colorful packaging, and with the help of colorful package, colorful images, and they use famous actors and they do the ad. Okay, within less than a minute, they are able to present their product in front of the audience. By seeing them, we go and buy. Okay, less than a minute they use the advertisers, but they are able to introduce their product to the audience. That is the creativity of the advertise. Okay, like this, when we see that advertisement, we are going and buying that product is nothing but we are conditioned to that product. That is called condition. Next, imitation. Human beings are very effective in this. Already I told you in my previous class, human beings imitate the other people while speaking. Okay, they follow their gestures, okay, their movements, their hand movement, their sitting position, okay. Everything, either knowingly or unknowingly, we imitate the opposite person because we feel that at that particular angle, at that particular position, it is very easy to convey the things. Like this, human beings imitate, okay, very effectively than any other organism. Okay, and in addition to this, human beings also have another type of behavior that is called investigating behavior. Investigating behavior. Investigating behavior means human beings have a lot of interest in finding out new things, how it is happened, a particular thing, at what time it is happening, okay, how effectively it is happening, like that we always think. That is why we say that human beings are having this investigating behavior. Okay. Investigating behavior means humans, when they want to know about certain animals, what they will do? They either go to the forest and they spend time in the forest for a number of days and carefully they observe the behavior of the animal, how it is gathering the food, how it is making its herd, means community groups, how it is giving signals to opposite gender organism, or how it warns about the danger, everything they observe. Sometimes when it is not possible to go to the field, that is called field investigation. When there is no possibility of field investigation, they will bring certain animals and they observe them under laboratory. That is called in vitro investigation. Laboratory in the investigation. In the laboratory, investigation in the laboratory is called in vitro investigation. Investigation in the nature is called as field investigation. During the field investigation, scientists spend more and more number of days in the fields. And scientists are interested to know about different signals given by the animals. And we know that some of the birds migrate from one country to another country during different seasons. In the same way, animals also migrate to longer distances according to the climatic conditions. To know about their behavior, we have a special technique called tagging. Tagging. Okay, tagging means small tags we will arrange the body to the fish or crocodile or dolphin. They will arrange to the body. They will catch the animal. They will insert some chip, what we call transmitter or chip, which can receive the signals and send the signals to the scientist. Okay, that arranging is called tagging. With the help of tagging, in which time, at which time the animal is at which place, what are the surrounding animals, what is the temperature of that surroundings, everything the scientist can gather. That is called tagging. This is about different types of human behaviors, and here we have a small experiment on cockroaches, how they behave. You have to take a cardboard, make the cardboard into 4 compartments, okay, and in one compartment yellow the light and make sure that the compartment should be dry, and another compartment should be dark and dry. Another 4th compartment is light with light and the damp condition. Damp means moisture condition. And third one is dark and damp. Dark and damp. How can we create damp condition here? Means by keeping a soaked cotton bowl. You have to keep soaked cotton bowl in 2 compartments to maintain dampness. And release some 1 or 2 cockroaches into this. Okay. In anybody dry chamber or any one chamber here. Okay. Dry chamber. And close it aside. And if you observe after a few hours, whatever the number of cockroaches you have released into this box, all of them move to a chamber called dark and damp. With this we can conclude that cockroaches love dark and damp conditions. They choose their habitat which one is dark and damp. Means it should be dark, and damp means that area should be moist. Like this, by taking cardboard and cotton wool, okay, we can conduct this experiment at our home. Next, here we have to see animal intelligence, different types of animals of intelligence. In our surroundings, we observe a lot of things. We can observe if you rear a dog, pet dog, if you rear a dog, when the new people come to your house, that one will bark. When you give a particular signal, okay, while barking, it immediately stops it barking. How it is possible? Means you trained, that is conditioning behavior. If you see ants will go in a single line, one after another. How they will go? Means they release certain substances called pheromones. Pheromones are the hormones released by the insects. Okay, those are very volatile hormones. Means they easily diffuse, they are in gaseous form, easily diffuse in air. And that smell is identified by the other insects and they follow that smell. Okay, and the ants reach to where sugary place is there. Because ants are able to recognize the volatile sugar molecules and they move in that direction. That is instinctual behavior. Okay, ants. Next, when a cat, okay, and a dog, when they see a cloth, they immediately try to fight with the help of mouth, they pull to their side. That is instinctual behavior. Like this, different types of behaviors we can observe in our surroundings. And here we have different types of behaviors by different animals. Okay, we can see birds can collect different types of materials to build their nest like this. Here we will see certain behavior of certain types of animals, interesting behavior. If you see the sparrows collect dried straw from the surroundings and they build their nest. Who learned them? No one. Already I told you instinctually. A bird called weaver, which weaves. Weaver bird, to build its nest very simply, it will collect three broad leaves, one for the bottom, one for the side, one for the side. And with the help of straw, it stitches the 3 broad leaves and makes the nest very simply, very interesting. And if you take crane, kongal, and if you take crow, kaku, they collect sticks, small sticks, and with the help of sticks, by choosing a right place on the tree where 3 branches are there at different angles. Suppose these are the 3 branches. Okay, these are the 3 branches. Here they will construct there. Means they choose right place also. Even wind blows also cannot disturb that. With the help of sticks. Small birds with the help of straw, crows and crane with the help of stick, they construct their nest. Next, beavers. Beaver is the animal which we can see in North America, which lives in water. Water is its habitat. During the difficult conditions, whenever the water content is less, it lives in forest. In forest, wherever the water is there, in that water it lives. Whenever the water, in forest, water always streams from uplying area to low-lying area. What it will do is, whenever water quantity is less for its living, it will cut down, its teeth are very sharp, it cuts down the trees, okay, and it constructs a dam across the water stream, okay, by keeping the logs. After keeping the logs with the help of stones, muds and leaves, it constructs a dam, okay, up to 4 feet height it can construct, and where water storage takes place, okay, and it gets its required depth of water and it lives in that. Even a beaver, an animal is doing all these things, cutting trees, keeping across the stream and placing mud, stones and leaves. Okay, like that. Next, wasp, it is like honeybee. Wasp, it is a wasp insect. You can see in our windows, window or in bathroom doors, you can see mud nests, small nests which are made of mud or soil, red soil. Okay, here wasp is the insect which collects soil. How it collects? First it will go to nearby, it selects a suitable soil and goes to nearby water source, okay, water source, and it touches the water with the help of its legs and body and come to that soil and wettens that soil. Please listen to me carefully. Wettens the soil. It wets the soil. That soil should be gummy, okay, it should be sticky, and it makes small balls and come and carefully, very effectively, it constructs its nest, small nest, and it lays again, and after constructing, it flies around that small nest with the help of its wings, okay, it makes it dry by forcefully, okay, what is that, airing that particular, okay, sending air onto that structure, it makes it to dry and later it lays eggs, okay, before laying eggs it brings small leaves and make the bed very soft, lay eggs and it collects small caterpillar larvae, okay, by killing them, but it injects a particular liquid into that body, it will die but it will not decompose. It will not decompose and keep those larval forms in that particular small, okay, mud nest. And when the eggs hatch out, they feed on caterpillar larva, dead one, and later when they become adult, they come and fly. Okay, all these things will be done by only a small insect. Okay, this is about honeybee, sorry, wasp bee, under wasp bee. Next, some of the animals have cheating behavior also. Cheating behavior. Suppose if you take a bird called scrub jay bird, if it hides any food, birds generally collect the food, okay, if it hides any food in front of another scrub jay is the bird name, another scrub jay bird, and if it moves off, after some time if it comes and if it searches for its food, okay, there is no food. Then it can understand that the bird which it had been seen while, okay, hiding the food that might have taken, like that. And squirrels also too clever, they collect the food, they dig the hole and hide the food in that hole and cover it with leaves. But they are always doubtful, any other squirrel may come and eat my food. That is why they will dig number of holes in surroundings. All the holes will be covered with leaves, but they keep their food in 1 or 2 holes. When any other animals come and search for food in those holes, most of the holes are empty, they will not get the food. Like that, very too cleverly the squirrels behave. Next, dolphins. One scientist worked on dolphins, also very intelligent mammals, okay, like us. One scientist, a scientist called Hermann, worked on dolphins at Cavallo Basin Mammal Laboratory, Hawaii Islands. In Hawaii Islands, in one sanctuary, okay. He worked on dolphins and he given names to the dolphins, Akimoi, Phoenix, Allen, Hippo, okay, like the names given, and he trained them. When he call a particular name, that particular dolphin will respond. Okay, and he even learned some play with the ball. Okay, he shows, if he shows a fist. Okay, if he shows a fist, it indicates okay, the bathtub. If he raised the arms, if he show the fist, it indicates ball. If he raise the arms, it indicates to bring it. If he raise one arm, okay, to bring it. In reverse direction, if it shows, automatically they will do in reverse direction. And even he used to learn them that by whistling, by giving whistle. If he gives a long whistle, one dolphin responds. Short whistle, one dolphin. 2 times whistle, one dolphin. Like that, he trained the dolphins also. Like that, by conditioning, we can change the behavior of the animals. Next, another bird, parrot, African grey parrot. Okay. One person, who is that person? The parrot name is Alex. Okay, Alex parrot. A person, Evan Pepperberg, bought a parrot and he trained the parrot. Okay, to tell about the numbers, to tell about the spellings up to some extent, to identify the fruits like banana. It calls like banana, apple, like that. It is able to identify. It even able to tell the tables also. That means he trained like that. He conditioned like that. The parrot called Alex. Like this, number of animals, they have their own intelligence, and certain animals are very dangerous. Tasmanian devil. Tasmanian devil is a small fox, okay, which is the worst smelling animal. Its body releases worst smell. Okay. In our surroundings, we can easily identify there is a Tasmanian devil. Worst smelling. Okay. Like that, it communicates with its mates. Okay. Next, bombardier beetle. Bombardier beetle is a small insect. When a dangerous position, okay, it faces a dangerous stimulus immediately, it releases a gas which is unpleasant. Okay, that consists of hydroquinone and hydrogen peroxide. Okay, and the predator, means which wants to attack on that, immediately move away that from place. Like that, animals show certain protection mechanisms by releasing certain gases and certain liquids, okay, from their body surface. This is all about the animals, the behavior of different types of animals, animal behavior. This animal behavior was grouped under a separate branch of biology called ethology. ETHOLOGY, ethology. Mainly 3 persons: Conrad Lorenz, Evan Frisch, okay, Carl von Frisch, Conrad Lorenz and Nicholas Steinerberger. These 3 of them worked on animal behavior. For that, they got Nobel Prize in 1973. Okay, these 3 people. This is about animal behavior. Please go through the lesson once. Read the lesson once from the text. Okay, thank you.